Hey everybody, this is Pastor Charlie. Today is Wednesday, the 23rd of December. There's only 2 more sleeps to Christmas, and I don't know about you, but that excites me and everybody in our house. This week in our Keeping Connected videos, our pastors are selecting their favourite scriptures from the Christmas season, the Advent season. And on Monday, Pastor Drew read from John chapter 1, and I'm going to be preaching from that actually on Christmas Eve. Then yesterday, Pastor Carrie, she read for us from Luke chapter 2, the passage that I preached from on Sunday past, where Mary goes to meet Elizabeth. Today I want to talk to you about a passage from the Old Testament, a passage of prophecy of the coming of the Lord Jesus. And that's found in Isaiah chapter 9, verses 2 through 7. So let me read those words for you now. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who lived in a land of deep darkness, on them light has shined. You have multiplied the nation, you have increased its joy. They rejoice before you as with joy at the harvest, as people exult when dividing plunder. For the yoke of their burden, and the bar across their shoulders, the rod of their oppressors, you have broken as on the day of Midian. For all the boots of the trampling warriors, and all the garments rolled in blood shall be burned as fuel for the fire. For a child has been born for us, a son given to us. Authority rests upon his shoulders, and he is named Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. His authority shall grow continually, and there shall be endless peace for the throne of David and his kingdom. He will establish and uphold it with justice and with righteousness from this time onward and forevermore. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will do this. Anytime I hear that passage read at this time of year, it excites me greatly. As I read of the prophet Isaiah, all those thousands of years ago and literally hundreds of years before the birth of Jesus, foretelling of a time when God would fulfill God's promises, when the one who would become the Messiah would be sent among us. That the people who had been walking in darkness, that's darkness of oppression, darkness of loss, darkness of sin, when people who had been walking in darkness would see a great light. For a son has been born and given to us, who shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Prince of Peace, Everlasting Father. Isn't that an amazing vision, friends? Especially, as Pastor Drew said on Monday, in these dark times in which we find ourselves, times of struggle, times of pandemic, times of loss, times of great national grief. Isn't it good news to hear that the people walking in darkness have seen a great light? That his authority will continue to increase, and his kingdom shall know no end. And all of this will happen because of the zeal of the Lord of hosts. I don't know if you've ever met anyone who is zealous about their task, but it means that they have tunnel vision for the completion of that task. That they can't look anywhere else, they can't think about anything else until the job is done. So to think about a God who was looking to a time when a Messiah would be given to the peoples of the earth, who had been walking in darkness so that they had seen a great light, that this is the project that God is zealous for, my friends, that is good news. It was good news in Isaiah's time, it was good news when the Christ child was born, and it's good news today. So, my hope, my great hope, as you reflect on these scriptures that we're reading this week, is that the people walking in darkness in our times will see a great light. And if you've been walking in darkness, that you will perceive a great light this Christmas time as the Prince of Peace, born one of us, to walk and talk like us, to suffer and to die for us, and to rise again so that we might know new life as we celebrate the birth of the Lord Jesus Christ. It's good news, friends. I hope that you receive it as such today, and I hope that your soul is encouraged as you do. And I look forward to catching up with you again this Christmas Eve, tomorrow night. And I hope that we will get to connect in some way there, either online or in person at one of our several services going on as we celebrate the coming of the light of God, the imperishable light of God, into the world. God bless you and take care. We'll see you soon.